What is a win? What does that kind of game say about this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it says everything. That's who this team is. Obviously, we went down early. We kind of put ourselves in a hole early on in the game, but this is a resilient team. And the thing I'm proud of is we had each other's back on both sides of the ball. That's what good teams have to do to find a way to win. We knew there was a lot of football left. Obviously, we would have liked to come out and start a little better. But at the end of the day, we made the plays when we needed to make them, and that's what matters.
What sparked that turnaround?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just taking it one play at a time. And knowing you don't have to get it all at one time and taking it one play at a time. I think EB did a good job with the play calling, and we put together some good drives, and the defense put together some big stops.
Sam Terry says he's been pitching to get the ball downfield. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, that was a play coming into the game. We knew we wanted to get called just to give Terry that opportunity. And, they were in a coverage where we knew we'd have a chance to get the ball down the field. And luckily we bought enough time to get Terry behind the safeties. And I just tried to kind of throw it over their head and let Terry have a chance to make a play on it. He made a great play, and we just got to continue to do that. We got to continue to give him the ball and give him those chances down the field, because usually when you do, good things happen.
Yeah, that fourth quarter comeback to start the year, how do you feel about that?
Good, but at the same time, would not like to be in no position every week. We felt like we could move the ball on these guys, but it was just a matter of us playing clean football, and limiting the sacks in the first half was a big thing. And I feel like the first two drives we moved the ball well, but it was just either a sack or a penalty. I can't really remember, but we felt like we were doing a good job. Had some good game plan. We just got to play better and execute.
And then 6 explosives, preliminary count 6 explosives in the second half, a lot better than the first half. What was the difference from your mindset?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a combination of everything. I think kind of we were rolling on offense and doing some good things on the ground and in the air, and we opened up the screen game in the second half, and that was big for us. I think the screen game was one of the main things that won us this game. Those backs did a good job. The O-line did a good job in space, but getting to those screens, because those guys were kind of teeing off, but getting to those screens was huge for us.
Seemed like there's a lot of attention on the quarterback pressure. I knew he was a young guy. What's it like knowing when you go out there that even if something doesn't go right on offense, that defense is going to make plays, particularly those guys up front?
Oh, it's awesome. Just knowing the defense we have, and it gives me so much confidence going into the game, knowing our defense. And they're going to make plays. Obviously, I think they'd like to have some plays back. But at the end of the day, they made the stops when they need to make the stops. So it's so much fun playing with those guys, and it was good to have Chase back out there too.
And Brian Robinson,
yeah.
The performers knowing on him to both of those as a runner and as a receiver.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player, and he's worked so hard, and it was so much fun watching him run today. It was a lot of fun. He did a good job. The O-line did a good job. There was some good holes for him to run through, and he hit them. And that's the type of player he is, and did some good things out of the backfield as well. And that's who B-Rob is. He's such a good player, and we just got to continue to help him out and get him more involved.
When he is going like that, what does it do just with the way his style of running too? What does that do for him?
Oh, it's everything. He runs hard. He runs physical. He makes the defense feel it every single time he touches the ball. And when you're in tough games like this and it's kind of close towards the end, that's what you need. You need somebody like that. And he's a killer when he gets the ball. So it's so much fun to play with a guy like that. And AG did some good things as well. AG did a good job out of the backfield with some catches, and had a big run there at the end where he cut back on outside zone. So yeah, those guys did a really good job.
Hey Sam, how would you assess how you played today, what you learned more about yourself today, and how important was it going in at the half, only being down by 7?
Yeah, going into the half, doing some good things late there in the second quarter was big for us to get some momentum. Just because being down 21-3, you kind of think the game might get away from you. But we just took it one play at a time. Defense gave us some good stops. We got some good field position, and we took advantage of it for the most part. But yeah, I mean, I think overall my performance, obviously they would want to look at the film, and I think there's some things I'd like to have back, maybe some throws that were there, and I had some trouble seeing or something like that. So I'd like to watch the film before I comment on it.
What did you make of the Hail Mary and seeing that stop there at the end? Can you just kind of take us through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a roller coaster. But the thing about Russ throws a really good deep ball, and like he can throw it really high and he gets it to turn over. So like if I needed someone else to throw a Hail Mary, Russ is that guy, like just the way he throws his deep ball. So I knew that he was going to give those guys a chance. And Cody was on him too. He almost hit him. So for him to get that throw off, and obviously a great play by the receiver, but luckily we made the play on the 2-point conversion.
And then the throw for Terry, that wasn't just like
Chuck it down there to see if Terry was there. Like, you anticipated him being in that spot and stuff, right?
Yeah, correct. I wasn't just taking the snap and blindly throwing it down there. I knew the coverage they ran. They ran a quarters coverage, and I knew the play that we had is good versus that coverage. It was just a matter of getting those safeties down and giving Terry a chance to get over the top. A play we've worked a lot of all week, and we hit it a good few times in practice this week. So it was fun to see that translate in the game.
All right, thanks, man.
Appreciate it, guys.